What's up, guys? It has been a while. I wonder how many videos I've actually started with that now, seeing as I tend to not make videos and then randomly throw one up every now and then. Regardless, this, for fun fact, is my third series of attempts at making this video, because literally every time that I have tried, something catastrophic has failed along the way. The first time, my audio wasn't actually recording. Second time I went to try to do this, my computer completely blue screen of death. I had to reinstall Windows and get all my files back, which was stressful, and that's been the last couple days. And then I was really sick immediately following that. But finally, it's happening. Finally, I'm making this, so it's all good. I've already announced this on Facebook, but this is for all of my YouTube people, in case any of you still exists and for some reason are still subscribed to me. And also for some reason, YouTube's algorithm has made it so that I'll actually come to the top of my subscriptions bar, which would be amazing and frankly somewhat flattering. But enough rambling from me. Some things never change. If you remember from my Astronomic Reviews days, and I think I didn't advertise it on my gaming page because I didn't have that yet. But if you remember, about 4 years ago, when that earthquake hit Japan, which was terrible, and there was a tsunami that followed afterwards. It swept across the coast and just destroyed massive amounts of infrastructure. It sent the nuclear power facility at Fukushima into a complete meltdown, and it was awful and horrible, and people's lives were just destroyed. I did a 36-hour fundraiser to raise funds. That's what fundraisers do for the relief effort by playing 36 hours Mario, eating only sushi, drinking only tea. I live streamed it on Blog TV back when that was a thing, which is just amazing to think of now. And it was a fantastic event. We ended up raising $755.20. I got a commemorative tattoo. Not using the money from the funds, obviously. I remember back when I was in high school, I was announcing that there was a rumor going around the school that's what I was going to use the money for, but no, it all went directly to the Red Cross. I still get letters from them constantly telling me, please donate, give us more money, give us more money. You gave about $1,000 once. I'm yeah, I'm poor, damn it. But anyway, so basically that entire event was one of my favorite things I've ever done in my life, and I've been looking for an excuse to do a new video game marathon charity fundraiser thing. And I'm sure that there were opportunities I just didn't go for. But finally, just push came to shove this year, and I was you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. This is what's going to happen. So I got involved within the last year in this organization called Phi Delta Theta. Oh, that's Phi Delta Theta. It's weird looking at the webcam and it's reversed, but yeah. And one of the things that we do as an organization is we're heavily involved in philanthropy work. And our primary philanthropy is working for the ALS Society and ALS research. ALS is a debilitating neurodegenerative disease where patients will progressively just lose motor function and entire function of their bodies, essentially rendering them in a really sorry state. It's fatal, and as of right now, I believe it's incurable. But there's hope because people are raising money for it. Fun fact, ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, Lou Gehrig was part of this organization as well, which is kind of why it became our go-to philanthropy work. But, so one of the things that we do is this program called the Iron Phi Initiative, or something along those lines. Basically, if you raise $1,000 towards ALS research and then perform an athletic event in the spirit of Lou Gehrig, you will get this distinction called being an Iron Phi. And it's something, it's pretty prestigious among us. It's something that is great. All the money goes directly to the ALS Foundation, complete nonprofit, and that's great. And it's something that our particular branch of said organization is really well known for, and I want to do it myself, and I figured, hey, I want to do a charity marathon, I need to raise $1,000, let's do it. So on the 25th of April, which is less than a month away, oh my god, that's so exciting, I'm going to be doing a 36-hour Legend of Zeldathon. Yeah! So we're going to be playing every main series Zelda game, which I'm super excited for, because I did it with Mario the first time because Mario is sort of more well-known. I was just kind of going for mass appeal there. But if you can't tell from the beautiful wall hanger behind me, which was donated by one of my fencing students, actually, or let's see if I can get this in frame. Yeah, you see that? That's every main series Zelda game, and the 3DS, Majora's Mask 3D, which is fantastic, by the way. I am a huge Zelda fan. I also have a Triforce tattoo. I'm not going to show that, though. That's going a bit, because I don't want to take my shirt off of this. But essentially, I'm going to be doing this. And links down below to the donation page. This time I'm going to do it, all donations will go directly to my Iron 5 page, which, again, just sends all the money directly to them. Easier that way. Less sketchiness, I suppose. And also, I'm going to post the link to my Twitch TV account where I'm going to be live streaming this. I'm really in love with this idea. I hope that I see a bunch of people from my old YouTube crew get together to watch. That would be amazing. And what would be really hilarious is if, sorry, some of the people I used to like collaborate with a lot ended up coming. It'd be hilarious to see, you know, Zero Master, see you again, Stigma, Pillow vs. Pillow, Roga Bridger. Those are the only names that are kind of coming to the top of my head right now. I'm sorry about everyone else. I remember that there were a lot of you. I miss our Skype calls. I love you. And yeah. Now I've kind of lost my track again. Essentially, please come. I'm really hoping for. Oh yes, donation incentives, right? So if you remember with the Mario-thon, I had the donation incentive that $750 I'd get the tattoo. That worked really well last time because I remember there were a bunch of donations last second to try to get me over the $750 mark. So what I'm going to do this time is similar. At $250, it will be the same rules as my Mario-thon, which is eating only sushi, drinking only tea. Really nothing really to do with this scenario, but just kind of as a legacy thing, as a nod to the last one. $500 would be, I will be dressed up in a Link costume the entire time, and I am awful at cosplay, and my Link costume is going to be really terrible, so it'll be funny because I'm going to look like a buffoon the entire time. $750 is, once again, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to get a commemorative Zeldathon tattoo. This one is probably going to be Majora's Mask themed because Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. And $1,000 will be the goal, so I will do the athletic event. The athletic event that I'm looking forward to is I've been involved in the fencing club and fencing in Halifax for the last couple of years. There's a tournament that happens every November called the Tri-Sword Tournament, where you compete in foil, epee, and saber, which are the three weapons, and you get ranked along with each individually as kind of an overall score of how good of a fencer you are. And, you know, sword fighting, Zelda, you know, it makes sense, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for that, and I'm going to try to compete in all three weapons. I am pretty good at foil, I'm reasonable at epee, I am piss awful at saber, so it's going to be kind of hilarious to do that in a competition setting and just get my ass kicked. My goal is to come in the top 25% of people who go into that tournament. I feel like that's attainable. It means I'll have to perform slightly better than usual, so I'm gonna spend a lot of summertime training for that, and I'll post an update to tell you how I do. But anyways, that's kind of way more rambly than I intended it to be. I just really want to get this video out there and invite you guys. These charity tournaments are so much fun. When I did my Mario-thon, there were a handful of people who were crazy like me and stayed the entire 36 hours of the stream. I don't expect anyone to do that again this time, but let's be real, that would be freaking awesome. That's pretty much all I have to say. Cheers, guys. I hope to see you there. Hello, and yeah, good night. That's it. Hopefully this video worked.